Welcome to the Hypnotic Brainware Installation for Confidence, Part 3. Before listening, be sure you can safely give this audio your full attention and have consulted a healthcare professional. Now, before going into that state of focused attention on my voice, move yourself to get nice and comfortable, with your arms by your sides and legs uncrossed. Don't go into that altered state of consciousness just yet. Make sure that you won't be interrupted during our session. When you do become relaxed yet focused, deep into the hypnotic state, you will continue to be aware of everything around you still, and so will leave if there is an emergency. Gently take a few deep, soothing breaths and allow your eyes to gently close as you turn your mental focus now inside. As you concentrate on your breathing now, so too you may notice it begin to calm and slow. Continue to focus gently on your breathing. Now, I will explain the Confidence Brainware installation procedure to you. First, we prepare your mind and body into a suggestive state of consciousness by having you follow some simple instructions, and then assist you to imagine the hallway of distortion and the chair of ultimate comfort, which I am sure you will enjoy. From there, you may hear a story from the wise old man, because it will stimulate your subconscious mind, which means the download and installation of the confidence mindset directly into your subconscious can start, creating new neural pathways within your physical brain, which we will then strengthen by running you through pre-prepared practice simulations to help you grow comfortable with your new programming. You will be awake and conscious during this process, which means most people find this a most invigorating and enjoyable procedure. Alright, let's get started. For the first step, as mentioned, we need to prepare your mind and body for the installation of new software. This involves priming your mind to comfortably follow basic instructions and just act. This is important to get maximum benefit from your new programming. To begin with, open your eyes and select something up high in front of you to look at. And when ready, allow your eyes to relax once more and gently close. That's it, well done. Now for something more complex. You will hear a count backwards from 5 through to 0. And as you hear each number, open your eyes, looking at that spot, and inhale deeply. Then, when you exhale, gently allow your eyes to close. Let's begin. 5. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, relaxing your body. 4. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, rolling back into your head. 3. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, turning your focus inside. 2. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, whole body relaxing down. 1. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, and just one more time now. 0. Eyes open, inhale. And then slowly exhale, eyes closing, and relax down inside now, and imagine or visualize before you now a large, shiny door, and you reach forward and press your hand against the cool, solid wall panel. The door glides smoothly out of the way, and in front of you now, a new room, a safe, dark, mysterious hallway with no walls or ceiling, with steps lit up on the floor to guide your way. Please now enter the hallway of distortion, and feeling excited and happy, you act now and enter this hallway. At first, you may notice how calm and peaceful this hallway makes you feel, or you may notice that if you look closely at the darkness around you, you realize it shows a delicate matrix of interconnected nodes, all brilliantly colored. So many of them, there seems to be more than the stars in a night sky, and they seem so brilliantly complex, pulsing, powerful, delicate. It seems to be always growing in action, adding like a web of muted color and secret knowledge, the universe spanning out forever here inside your mind. Now is time to travel down the hallway, and you find yourself slowly and calmly walking down with the steps lit up before you, enjoying the calm comfort of this secret place, walking slowly towards something up ahead. Coming up on your side, you see a magnificent window lit up with a scene beyond, and as you reach the window, you stop, and through there is a beautiful scene with fresh grass, children and animals playing, a tall tree standing graceful and protective over them all, the sun high in the sky, the day bright and happy in the middle of a beautiful summer. And you draw your focus away from the view through the window now, which means instead focusing inside, along that lit up path, as you walk calmly down the hallway now, following the steps so carefully laid out in front of you. You can't miss them, already under your feet. You just need to act. Automatic movement. And up ahead, again on the same side, a second window, slowly approaching. And as you reach this window, a familiar yet naturally changed scene. The same tree, standing proud and tall, with a magnificent autumn display of both muted and bright oranges, reds, yellows and browns, leaves floating around gently on the breeze as the children play below, their feet crunching the delicate blanket of crinkly leaves. And you take a moment to admire this new scene, and then you move forward, further down, along the lit up path in front of you, and the next window slowly comes up on the same side, which means this time you find yourself feeling eager to look out, eager to see the natural change. And now, a peaceful winter scene, snow blanketing the tree, heavy on its branches, layering the ground, with the children laughing and playing in the snow, leaving footprints everywhere they go, and the sun glimpses meekly overhead, warming the scene, and you see small animals scampering to and fro. And then you move, carrying on without thinking, further down inside the building until you reach the final scene, the last window. And because you find yourself eager now to embrace the new scene, the natural change, and to experience the glory of natural growth and progression, you feel excitement. And before you now, the same beautiful tree once more, in all the glory of a bright, vibrant spring, with blossoms in bloom all over the tree in the most beautiful colour. Children are laughing because they are playing in the grass, and young, new animals are frolicking, thrilled and excited. You smile to yourself and you slowly turn away from the window and move your focus deeper inside as you calmly begin to walk along the path laid out in front of you. And as you continue to move down the calm, soothing hallway, the interconnected nodes surrounding you fascinate you, delicately intricate and powerful as you continue along. And in the distance, something bright ahead of you, end of the path, deep inside, friendly and welcoming, lit up, and you walk closer along your path. You realize it is a chair, bright in the mysterious darkness, waiting for you. And as you continue to move and get closer and closer, you see that this chair is such a comfortable looking chair, and soon you will be relaxing deep into the chair, allowing yourself to rest and focus deep inside as you get closer and closer until the chair is right there in front of you. Please now sit in the chair of ultimate comfort, and you reach out and touch the soft, comforting fabric, and take a moment and allow yourself to gently and slowly sit down in this chair deep, and you feel the waves of relaxation, comfort and calm washing over you from head all the way through to the toes as you sink into pure comfort. And all around you, the scene seems to light up because you now notice another chair near yours with a kind, caring old man smiling at you. Please now listen to the caring, wise old man. He has much wisdom to share, and a magnificent fireplace in front of you, gently warming your face And as you stare into the deep, dancing flames, always in action, the kind, caring old man, the wise old man, begins to speak now as you stare into the flames of the fire. Not long after I started storytelling, I wondered why I was telling stories, why I should tell stories when, what was in it for me? And I began to lose confidence in myself as I focused more and more on myself, caught in my own desires, stuck in my own head, stuck focusing internally on myself and on my own pleasure on a daily basis. And this is not healthy for anyone. Indeed, my good friend turned to me one day and said, calmly and kindly, "Friend, if you focus instead outside of yourself, you see less of your own flaws and contribute more to the world, bettering your feeling of self-worth and bettering the world around you." And he was so very right. Focusing on my contribution to the world around me has made my life a true pleasure and given it meaning. And as the old man smiles kindly, cheerful, caring eyes, the room begins to change around you, and you find yourself on a magnificent beach that stretches out as far as you can see in both directions. The perfect temperature lingering in the air, the gentle scent of the beach filling your senses, and you see the brilliant sun gently gliding slowly downwards behind the perfectly calm blanket of beautiful ocean before you, and you find yourself relaxing deeply, enjoying the scene, and you watch the sun slowly setting, always in action, calm and gentle, displaying a magnificent rainbow of colours playing across the sky. Down near the end of the beach, there is a person. They wave to you, but you can't quite make out who they are. Please now move down the beach towards the other person, but you are drawn towards them. This is someone you love and trust completely, and you begin to move automatically towards them. As you get closer, you recognize who they are and laugh that you are looking at yourself. And as you come up in front of this copy of yourself, you recognize the familiar features, Visualize or imagine or feel the comfort that exists within yourself. The other you smiles. Confidence Brainware is now loaded and ready for installation. I will read a list of the changes as they are being installed. Your subconscious mind will take these changes and assume them as part of your persona. Installation will now commence. Observe the image of yourself change and grow as the installation completes. You contribute to the world around you and often focus on that contribution you have made, often highly engaged with the world around you, and you often think of all the things that you have done, good things, small and big, a smile given, a kind gesture, a helping hand, doing well in something, and often you are self-assured, confident in your self-worth, in control of these things, knowing the things that you have done. Visualize or imagine or feel this new version of yourself right there in front of you, the new, confident you. Allow yourself to be completely immersed in this person in front of you. If you feel or see anything out of place or anything that needs to be added, just add it in. Change and adapt this confident version of yourself until you feel in every fiber of your being that the image is perfect. Installation is now fully loaded. When ready to accept these wonderful changes, step into the other version of yourself before you, saving the programming as part of your true self. Now step forward and embrace these new changes. And you feel the air around you vibrate with power as you feel this new image become one with you. Light seems to be streaming from your body, and you feel yourself smiling. And now it is time to reinforce the neural pathways by running you through various training scenarios. And the scene around you wavers as you find yourself now entering a room with all 6 chairs in a circle in the center of a room, facing inwards. 5 people sitting and chatting amongst themselves. The leader stands up, smiling, and smoothly puts out his hand for a handshake as you greet him. He says, "Welcome back. I'm Daniel. We met last night, but didn't get introduced." You introduce yourself to Daniel and find him easy to chat with. He seems to be a very kind and caring character. As Daniel speaks, you find yourself paying close attention to what he says and how he says it. He tells you about how he was nearly late for today's session because his dog was naughty and chewed up his favorite shoes. But he is smiling, and you can see that he clearly loves his dog. And you learn he also has a wife, enjoys gardening, and volunteers for the local animal shelter. You find his level of passion when he speaks to be really engaging, and find yourself often naturally meeting him with enthusiasm when he speaks, telling him small things from your own day as he engages you equally, asking you questions of yourself, eager to get to know you better, just as you are eager to get to know him better. And now, he says, to everyone in the group and yourself, we have another game to play today. This game is only as interesting as you engage yourself. So everyone take a seat, and everybody sits. And now, he says, we are going to sit in silence for a while. And he smiles, and everyone is smiling politely in confusion, looking around at each other, wondering if someone else might know what they're supposed to do. But it seems as though none of you really know what's going on, so you sit there silently, and as you do, you begin to notice things about the people around you. You notice their relative energies. Daniel seems to have energy flowing from his body, the way he sits forward slightly, enthusiastically, whereas the lady to your right seems to be content to lean backwards in her chair, relaxed and at ease. You notice the lady's hands seem to be a little bit dirty, and the knees of her pants, and how she seems slightly flushed, and think perhaps she was gardening today. And the gentleman further to your right, he wears a business suit and seems quite tense, tightly strung. Perhaps he is experiencing some stress lately. And the elderly lady, she has a kind-looking face, many crinkles around her eyes, and laugh lines by her easy smile. And when she looks at you, you can't help but smile to her, and she smiles back warmly. And the two remaining men seem to look similar to each other, though you can't quite spot why. Their features are very different, and you think that maybe it is something in the way they each hold their body in a similar way. And you notice people studying you, and you don't mind looking at your body and your face. They are just observing you the way you are observing them. And Daniel looks into the faces of everyone in the group, smiles, and says, "Okay, now, did everybody make some observations of each other?" And everybody responds by nodding or saying yes. And Daniel says, "Excellent. Now, while you are able to make observations on people's appearance, be careful not to make any assumptions from that." And that's all for today. I'll see you all next time. And with that, he quickly stands up and leaves the room, while everyone else is still sitting in their chairs. I guess that's all for today's session, says the older lady as she begins to stand. And you all agree and begin to stand up as well. And before everyone leaves the circle, you feel that you've spent such time with these people, but have never had a chance to speak to them. And so you tell everyone your name, and you can see that your display of confidence has a ripple effect on the group. The elderly lady introduces herself as Evelyn, and the younger lady with the dirt on her hands is Lucy. The businessman-looking man is Ben, and the two gentlemen that seem to know each other very well introduce themselves as Harry and Lucas, and you find out that Harry and Lucas are brothers. And you think to yourself that Lucas is the one that seems to limp when he walks, and everybody begins to talk comfortably to one another. The younger woman, Lucy, speaks passionately of her vegetable patch, while the businessman, Ben, talks of a big project at work that is causing him great stress. And although he will be glad that it's over soon, he is very happy for the opportunity this work has presented to grow his own skills. And you tell everybody with ease a little bit about yourself, and everybody is smiling and interacting with enthusiasm. And to everyone's surprise, Daniel walks back into the room, announces that now today's session is really finished, and he's really proud of everyone, and says he looks forward to seeing everybody next time. There is still more potential within you, more to learn, practice, to empower yourself with, to grow and become more and more yourself, more and more who you truly are, who you want to be, more towards that big, bright future of unlimited potential. But that is for the next part, for tomorrow when you come back. The scene around you changes now as you see yourself standing once more on the path within the curious darkness of your deep, safe inner mind. The chair behind you now as you travel back along the lit path, past the windows. 1, 2, 3, and 4, through the doorway, and starting to wake up and feel invigorated and energized. And open your eyes now, feeling wide awake and refreshed and content. Eyes are open and have a big stretch and feel wide awake. This Brainware installation has successfully completed. I recommend you seek out new experiences to practice your new skills as soon as possible.